What's going on, guys? We're going to set up your Amazon account in this video. Pretty exciting stuff. We're going to finally get things kicked off here. You now have your LLC that you made with mycompanyworks.com, or if you're really strapped for budget, you are just going to operate as a sole prop. Not a big deal. So all I did was I went to Google, typed in Seller Central, clicked the first link, and this is what it brought me to. This is where you register to make your Amazon seller account. I'm going to go ahead and click register now and start selling. So you're going to be required to fill in all this information, whether it be a new email address, your existing email address. Maybe you already have an Amazon account, a regular Amazon account. You can use that, but don't worry about the email for this. This is simply your login email. The email that customers might potentially see with customer service in regards to your Amazon seller account will be totally different. This has no affiliation with your business email. So you can just do your own personal email here, like, your name at gmail.com. No big deal. Go ahead and enter this information. I'm going to see you on the other side where I'm going to show you inside of my own Seller Central account all the information that you'll be required, because I'm actually not going to go through this process step by step with you. I'm just going to show you exactly what the information is that you'll be required to fill out when you sign up. And it's all really basic stuff. Let's get into it right now. Okay guys, we're in the back end of one of my seller accounts. And on this account, we can see what you are going to be required to fill out when you apply to sell on Amazon. We're going to start from the top and go down to the bottom. So you will be required to put in your seller profile, aka your seller name. That's not your brand. So within Amazon, you can have potentially unlimited amount of brand names, but you will always have one universal seller name that is sort of the umbrella that covers all of those brands. For total clarity, let me go to Amazon really fast for you and just show you what I mean. Let's just type in speaker. Hopefully I can get it on the first try. This was not rehearsed in any way. I'm just going to click on this guy. Okay, so this is the brand name. The brand name is up here, always above the title. If we look over here, this is actually his seller name. So this never changes, or you can change it, but you only have one of these. But he could essentially have 10 different brand names. Maybe I'll have a better example on the next one here. Cambridge Soundworks. Nope, those are actually matching. Try this guy. Jeez, I'm striking out here. Bose. Try this guy. Okay, so JONTER is his brand name, but his actual seller name, his storefront name is So Cool. So that's an example of what I mean. This is going to be your actual seller name, not your brand name. So listing status, it's going to show you if you have listings. Your services, it's going to show you if you're a professional seller or not. It's going to show you if you're registered with Amazon Business. This is all pretty irrelevant. What really matters to you is right here in the middle of the screen, starting with payment information. So you're going to be required when you fill out the application to have a bank account ready, to have a charge method ready. So you need a debit card or a credit card on file with your Amazon Seller Central account. And by default, how the payouts and deductions work with Amazon is it's every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, Amazon will give you a direct deposit into whatever bank account you put in here under payment information. They will also deduct anything every 2 weeks as well. It's all done through the same method. It's very easy and automated. So that's that. And for business information, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's your legal entity. It's your business name. It's whether you're operating, you enter your LLC name, or maybe you're doing sole proprietorship, you'll just enter your own personal name. I know Amazon is cracking down on that slightly. They don't want people operating under their own name, which is why, of course, in the previous video, I highly recommended that you start your LLC using mycompanyworks.com. So you need a business address, whether that's your personal home, whether it's a PO box, just some sort of business address. You need your EIN number if you have a LLC, your display name, your merchant token, not as important, those can be changed, or at least the display name can. So then we have shipping and return information. You need a valid address, probably your place of residence, in case Amazon ships any returns your way. So what happens is if a customer returns an item on Amazon, generally it gets put back right back into your FBA inventory and becomes fulfillable again and made for sale for another customer. But if the item is actually deemed unfulfillable by Amazon, meaning they view it as damaged in some way and they don't want to resell it to another customer, they will ship it back to whatever address that you put in there. So you definitely want to make it a place that is your residence, most likely. So in the real world example, I have several of my units sitting right here at my house. Once they get to a certain point, I simply just box them up myself, drive over to the UPS store, and ship them right back into Amazon FBA. So we don't waste any of our hard-earned money that we already paid for the units. That's that. Tax information is exactly how it sounds. It's just your tax information. So unfortunately, I'm not an expert in business. I'm not a financial advisor. And I'm also not an expert when it comes to international selling, international business, or international tax information. So if you're an international seller, I'm sorry, I can't really help you out. I highly suggest you go to YouTube. And I believe there's a lot of informative videos from some international guys, from international sellers that can guide you in the right direction on that. So that's basically it. It's all very, very generic information that I just don't need to hold your hand through because it's extremely easy. Once you actually fill all of it out and you hit submit or apply, Amazon will take about 1 to 3 days to review your application. They will then approve you or disapprove you, and if they disapprove, they'll tell you exactly what needs to be fixed in the application. You might have just made a stupid mistake. You might have left something out on accident. They'll let you know. All you got to do is go back and fix it, resend it in, and you should be off to the races. So it's that easy. You will get approved. Even if you get disapproved once or twice, don't worry. Keep trying. You'll get approved because the truth of the matter is they want sellers. Us third-party sellers on Amazon account for 50% of all of their sales on Amazon.com. They need us because we make them money, so they want us, but they want good sellers. So be a good seller, fill out this basic information. I'll see you on the next video once we start getting into some more exciting stuff. All right, guys, take care.